Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Daniel Norris, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down.
Leading
he
off the
definitely needs to start
Toronto,
pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Shorts and T-shirts, the order of the afternoon. 92 degrees here at first pitch. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Devin Travis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back in. Davis aboard here at first with nobody out. And another snap throw to the bag, and they got him.
Well, that's not a good look. No one likes getting picked off, but it's especially bad when it's your team's first hit. It's kind of deflating.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate. Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Top of the first just underway here in Motown. And he misses with it, ball 4, so it's a 1-out walk here in the top of the first.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
In now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Guerrero doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Count even now at 1-1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken below the zone for a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Line drive to center field. Jones is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, number 13, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and they're not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Nope. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Number 70 gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now to the plate, Harold Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Harold Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And Dan, Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at high in the air out to center field. Davis moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Reyes has a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Reyes stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. This is his second year as a major leaguer. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera, stands in, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Pretty sure there wasn't any ill will behind that pitch, considering he has 2 strikes on him. Just got away from him from what I could tell.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Randall Grichuk, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Number 34 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Justin Smoke now. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones moves over, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games.
14.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Next up for Detroit, number 34. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Davis is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Coming in for his first at bat, Jordy Mercer, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Next to bat for Toronto, Brendan Rodgers.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 1-0. Fouled away. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Up next is Danny Jansen, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. On the year, Jansen is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Jonathan Davis. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He singled to open up the ball game. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that's now 2 hits for him here today as he finds the hole into right. And as we call upon the Toronto leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd on the team in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Devin Travis. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Back now for the Tigers' 3rd turn at bat. And unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Coming into this one, they find themselves last in the league in runs scored, and a big part of that has to do with their lack of home run production, a category where they also rank dead last. In talking to a member of the front office, important home runs are to scoring runs in today's sport, and that they simply haven't done a good enough job of getting the power bats they need in place. He went on to say, it's probably the number one problem we have to address going forward. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi.
Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Zero.
1-1. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
2-1.
3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the 3rd baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Jacoby Jones.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rogers scoops it up. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Grounded back up the middle, taken in by Mercer. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And now a pitch on the way. Line to the right side, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Standing in now, Rendell Grichuk. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. He swings and lines it to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at ball one. Gurriel at second, Smoke at first, 2 out in the inning. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Here's the 1-2, hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez has a beat on it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready now, Harold Castro back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. In there, 1-2 now.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And an unlucky start to the fourth that time as the leadoff man is set down.
Next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Victor Reyes.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Victor Reyes. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
1 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Lifted in the air out to right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB, see how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Well, that was a big two-out single. Obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with two outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Now batter.
Into the box now, number 34. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Oh, man, when you're struggling out there on the mound, it's like adding insult to injury when you're not getting the close calls you need. That'll make you want to pull your hair out.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We're through 4, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, number 9.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Davis. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Ball 2.
Ball 2 now.
2-0.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Travis.
Standing in now, Devin Travis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In the air, out to right. Rodriguez is there. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 2-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Davis is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Ronnie Rodriguez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Nope.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do. But the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in to try it again. Jacoby Jones flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Rodriguez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard, but foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses again here. It's ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Grounded to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery will get an out on the play as they do get the force at second, so put runners on the corners, but that could have been a whole lot worse.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Baseman, number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro moving to his right. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Brendel Grichuk. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Gurriel, the runner at second with 1 away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Mercer has it, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoak.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoak. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he misses with it, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Smoke waiting on the 1-2. But there to take it is Cabrera, and with that, the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Reyes.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's 14. When a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Kristen Stewart will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 2, the Jays nothing. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point. First offering on its way.
timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, number 7.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in now, Danny Jansen. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Hit the other way out toward right field. Rodriguez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Derek Law gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Stepping up to the plate, number 34. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The catcher, number 34.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. One and 2. Here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
Shortstop.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Standing in now, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in, Ronnie Rodriguez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Jones comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Sam Gaviglio takes over here with the runner at first and
now
2 gone in the inning.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Stepping up now, Jamer Candelario. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. The 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. Tigers lead this one 3-0. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in, Jonathan Davis,
Leading
trying to
off for the
keep
Blue
it going.
Jays,
A perfect
the
3
center
for
fielder,
3 thus far.
Number 49.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Skied into very shallow right. Rodriguez moving forward. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Jones on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The
A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then knows what could happen.
So far.
Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1-0 the count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2 balls and a strike to count. He's running. Offered out and missed. Here's the throw. is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left. Hernandez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, number 14.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kristen Stewart. Runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. That just misses off the inside for ball one. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3, the Jays nothing. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
77, Joe Jimenez.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 13. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-0 now. Hey. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. They count. Yeah.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Rendell Gritchick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you
Now
have to
batting,
feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Justin Smoke, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Detroit Tigers earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Daniel Norris earned his 5th win of the year. Number 70 pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 14th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious